Okay, so what you see me doing here is checking to see which has a flashlight and which doesn't. It seems like 2 out of the 4 of them have flashlights. Those are my first victims. So what you see me doing here is picking my victims. I could have went through the Kate, but I decided to go through the Fang because I knew the Fang had the flashlight. So I forced her to drop the flashlight so she couldn't blind me with it. I really don't know what this Fang was doing, but she seemed to throw down pallets a little bit too early, so I kept on chasing her until I got her to this window, and then you'll see in a second I'll end up hitting her, then down her, and then hooking her. Remember this, killers, because people who throw down pallets very early are the ones that you can challenge constantly, and she goes into a locker for some reason, and I'm working with different keybinds, so that's why I hit it instead of opening it. Congratulations, you just unlocked the badge for camping. It will remain here till you stop camping. Now, this isn't actually camping, I'm actually patrolling because my barbecue and chili did not detect anyone far enough away. So what the survivors should be doing now is doing generators instead of trying to go for the safe. Now what you see me doing now is heading over to this generator because I know there's a flashlight over here and I know someone's going to pick it up if they kill your friend. Hello, Bill. Made them drop that flashlight again, and I have barbecue and chili +3, so that will do damage to the flashlight over time. I think it's 10 or 20%. Now I'm chasing this Bill, and this Bill is actually a very, very good looper. And when I mean very good, I mean he actually manages to bait me out a few times, which is pretty humiliating, so don't look at that. And you see, what happens here is, killers, if they're trying to get you in a pallet, always back up so they can't slam the face down on you. And always go to the closest hook where you think that the survivors are. Or the furthest hook if you're using barbecue and chili. Now what you see me doing here is looking for survivors with barbecue and chili. I see 2 over here, so I'm immediately heading over to them. I know they're behind this big barrel of logs, and this is probably when I should have used my power when I see them now to chase them down, but I didn't think about it at the time, and I didn't see the Fang in the recording. I just saw the Meg. I wanted to bait her out, but she didn't go for it. And this is where I use my power to check the hook. You'll see what I'll do in a second. So I activate Feral Frenzy, then I hit the Kate, and then I immediately look over to where my hook is. And then I sense 2 heartbeats in my Terror Raiders going for the hook. So I immediately sprint over, and since Feral Frenzy only has a cooldown time of, I believe 4 seconds, I can get over here and then they run right into my loving arms. Now I could have gone for the Bill and it would have been an easy 2 hook, but I was being an honourable killer and went for the Fang instead. I'm not sure if she tried to dead hard me there, but I don't know. It seemed like she tried to dead hard, but screwed up. And then the second hook, and then look around a bit with barbecue and chili. See the Meg over here bandaging herself up. She must have self-care. So I immediately run over here, see some scratch marks, start to follow it, see the Meg, and on my screen, in my personal opinion, that should have hit, but Dead by Daylight. What did you come here for? Correct hitboxes? Uh, anyway, this is where I try to down her. This is what those little things on the hatch there. I thought she went inside the locker for some reason, but no, it was just the party streamers. And that's when there's only 2 generators left, so I decided to start going try hard. So right about here you would see some scratch marks, and that's why I ignored the little explosion here and went for the Meg. So then I see the Fang, and then I thought, well, that's an easy 2-hook, because she is not healed yet, and I know, but she's very easy to catch, because she throws down pallets way early, and she's really bad at learning how to vault windows. You see, she's just sprinting and sprinting and sprinting and running and running and running, but the Legion is way faster. And then we see this, I forget the name of the killer, but survivor. She comes right in front of me. She baits the hit. She probably should have came out when she baited the hook. She tries to flashlight me to save. I look right up into the air to stop her. She gets in my way again, or I'm going to drop her. So I decided to take some damage on her, just so she was one shot when I come round if I drop her. So I didn't drop her, so I got a kill. Pretty scummy, I know, targeting the person who's damaged and has 1 hook left, but this is Dead by Daylight, and then I have 2 generators left. What was I supposed to do? And she picked up her flashlight, and this is where the blindings start happening. I hate being blinded in this game, but it's a core thing of the game. And then I see the booty. Give me the booty. Give me that ass. Come on. And this is where I get looped pathetically by this survivor. The reason why I was targeting her so hard is because she has skin, she has a torch, she has basically everything. And if I swung a bit early, I would have gotten her there. And there's 1 generator left, and you can tell, but I don't really care. I just want to get her because she has pissed me off. She threw down a pallet way too early, which I think she meant to do because she didn't want to risk getting hit. Because broken hitboxes in this game. Broken hitboxes. And I feel like she dead-harded there because I felt like that connected. Bloodlust +1. Should have hit that again. Swung a little bit early. This is where my no edge got popped, and this is where I know I can catch her in this moment right here. Now the reason why I don't pick her up and hook her is because I saw 2 people go this way. So I decided to target the Bill, I believe this is. I wasn't really targeting, I was just following the scratch marks, and I saw Bill, and I know Bill's a decent looper, so I know I have to challenge this pallet in order to, you know, win the game. He hits me, but since he doesn't have a flashlight, I kick the pallet. So I immediately go chasing him now. And I believe this is where they found out that I had no ed. So I pick up the Bill, and then I hook the Bill, because I know that both of the other survivors are on the other side of the map a long way from him, so they're probably not going to rush over. And with barbecue and chili, I'm confirmed one of them's down and one of them's coming over to help. If only I was a bit faster or used my feral frenzy, I could have probably got over there quick enough. But they both are up, so I decided to go for the Meg, who has 2 hits. Just well, I don't know why I got her first. It's just so one couldn't open the gate, and she dead-harded right there, as you could see. So that's why I thought she used dead hard earlier to get through my hits. And this is how you make easy games, boys. So she now has a booty, and that booty is going on the hook, so I can win. Yes. Has no one actually questioned why the entity looks like a hentai monster? Just me? I guess so. And the footage kind of got corrupted, but I did get a 4-man there, 100%.